I caught my fiancé with my sister. But that's not even the worst part. My name is Emily, I'm 24, and this story is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. I always believed in love. For 3 years, I had been dating Jason. Tall, handsome, charming, with a good job. Everyone said I was lucky. We got engaged in February. He proposed at a fancy restaurant with flowers, candles, and the perfect ring. I was crying tears of happiness. When I told my younger sister, Chloe, she didn't look as happy as I expected. She's 2 years younger than me, always the center of attention, always the fun one. I never thought she could become my worst enemy. At first, I ignored the warning signs. She wore short shorts when Jason was around. She texted him late at night. Once I even saw a message from her. "Are you coming tonight?" He brushed it off, saying she was just dumb and wrote weird texts, but everything crashed one night. I woke up at 2 a.m. and Jason wasn't in bed. I heard laughter in the living room. When I peeked in, I saw Jason on the couch, with Chloe wearing my pajamas. They were holding hands and kissing. I froze. My heart stopped. I wanted to scream, but I just went back to bed and pretended to be asleep when Jason returned, whispering, "Sleep well, babe." The next day, I confronted Chloe. She didn't deny it. She smirked and said, "What did you expect? He's 2. Good for you. You're boring and I make him happy." Jason begged me to forgive him. "It was nothing serious, just a mistake. I only love you." But deep inside, I knew he was playing both of us. 2 weeks later, Chloe came to me and said, "Emily, I'm pregnant." My world shattered again. At first, Jason denied it. Then he confessed. Yes, they had slept together multiple times. Maybe the baby was his. I felt like I was dying inside. My fiancé, my own sister, a baby. But then came the ultimate twist. I went with Chloe to the doctor. And guess what? The timeline didn't match. The baby wasn't Jason's. It was from some random guy she had been partying with. She lied. She wanted to destroy me and steal Jason. When I told Jason, he begged me again to stay. But I packed my bags and left. My parents sided with Chloe, saying, "Men come and go, but sisters are forever." But I knew staying would mean losing myself. It's been a year. I'm healing. Jason and Chloe never became a couple. He realized she was a manipulator. But I don't care anymore. If you're watching this and you feel something is wrong in your relationship, trust your gut. Don't ignore the red flags. Don't hold on to people who betray you. You'll only lose yourself. A year has passed since I left Jason and my family. I believed I would start a new life, but it turned out the real hell had only just begun. Update 1. When the past won't let go, I moved into a small apartment, changed my phone number, even my job. I thought, now I am finally free. But Chloe wouldn't let me go. She created fake accounts and wrote, "I'll win anyway." Do you think you're better than me? Jason is mine, and he always will be mine. I blocked her. But one morning, going out to work, I saw written on my door in paint, "Traitor." Panic overwhelmed me. I called my mom, begged her to talk to my sister, and you know what I heard? "Emily, stop dramatizing. Chloe is pregnant, she needs support, and you're acting like a selfish person." My own parents made me feel guilty. Update 2. Jason's return one day. I received a message from an unknown number. "Emily, this is Jason. Please, hear me out." I hesitated, but curiosity won. He looked haggard, eyes tired, voice trembling. "Chloe is lying again. She said she's carrying my child, but it's not true. She threatened my parents, tried to break my car. She won't leave me, and she won't leave you either." I should have turned around and walked away. But something inside me broke. Maybe I wanted to believe that at least he understood how dangerous Chloe was. We started talking again. Not as a couple, more like two people united by a common enemy. But for Chloe, it was an explosion. She screamed under my window, "You're stealing him again! You always take everything from me, but this time you'll pay!" Neighbors called the police. She screamed, thrashed in hysteria, but within a day she was home again. Update 3. Stalking after that, the real madness began. My car was scratched and covered in insults. In my mailbox, I found a dead cat. And one day I received a photo. I was sleeping in bed. Someone had stood over me and taken the picture. I felt the ground slipping from under my feet. I ran to the police, showed them the photos. But they told me, "Without proof that it's your sister, we can't do anything. This is a family conflict." I realized I was alone against her. Update 4. The doll one evening I came home. The door was open. Inside, everything was turned upside down. And on the table lay a child's doll with a rope around its neck. I froze. It was a message. I cried all night. And in the morning I decided, if I don't act, she will destroy me. I bought surveillance cameras and set them up in the apartment. I started collecting every message, every letter, every scratch on my car. And you know what happened? A week later, the cameras recorded someone trying to pick the lock to my door at night. It was Chloe. I brought the video to the police. They finally opened a case. Update 5. Revelation. While the police were working on the case, I learned even more truth. Jason confessed. "Emily, I didn't just cheat on you with Chloe. There was more. She blackmailed me, threatened to reveal all my secrets. She knew where I worked and threatened to ruin my career. I didn't know what to do." I looked at him and understood. He wasn't a victim. He was weak. A coward who allowed my sister to control him. I told him directly, "There will never be anything between us again. I am not your savior." He cried, but I didn't care. Update 6. Court. Thanks to the evidence, the police finally charged Chloe with stalking and home invasion. In court, she screamed, "She was always the parents' favorite. She always took everything from me. And now she wants to take Jason, but I won't give him up." I sat and looked at her. Before me was not a sister, but a stranger, insane, who hated me with all her heart. The court sent her for compulsory treatment in a psychiatric clinic. My parents refused to believe it. Mom screamed, "You destroyed the family! You sent your sister to the hospital!" But I knew I had saved myself. Update 7. A new life. Half a year passed. I moved to another city, found a new job. I went to therapy, learned to trust people again, and for the first time in a long time, I felt peace. Jason tried to write, but I blocked him everywhere. My family no longer spoke to me, but I accepted it. I realized the main thing. People, even the closest ones, can betray. But if you hold on to those who destroy you, you lose yourself. P.S. One morning I received a letter. No return address. Inside, there was only one sentence. "I'll be back soon." And I knew. My story with Chloe was not over yet. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Check out our previous video that you can see right here, and good luck to you.